What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Wow. Club football is back. La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, FA Cup, League One, McDonald's. It's not Uber Eats, it's McDonald's, right? There, we are all back. And so Real Madrid was playing against Leganes. So we're gonna try to talk about that because Kylian Mbappe just broke another record. Well, he equalized the Cristiano Ronaldo record for the goal he scored in the first season. So at Real Madrid. So we're gonna just see to address that, and of course we're gonna talk a little bit about the FA Cup because Forest, Nottingham Forest are there, and in Italy, in France. In France is ridiculous what's going on there. Monaco just saved us, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen next week. PSG can be champion anytime soon now. Well, there are more than like 8 or 9 games left. So it is what it is. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you didn't watch today's game, don't worry, I will be here. I'm gonna walk you through of the record-breaking season of Kylian Mbappe, because in the beginning of the season he struggled a little bit, right? He came with mental problem, his issue at PSG. We all know like what's going on at PSG with all those investigation. I don't know. So Mbappe came in that environment, and then new country, new set of type of playing, like a new teammate, different caliber than what he used to at PSG. So everyone was criticizing him in the first, you would say 3 months, because he shut everyone down quick, So that's what the best player do in the world. They just shut you down. When you criticize a lot, they will come back all the time. It's only when you are like not at the top level, you get criticized a little bit and then you disappear. One wonder season, right? One season wonder. So I think we all know Mbappe is not that. He almost 400 goal already, 25, 26. So we're gonna just look what Ancelotti did today, because the game was it was kind of a little bit blurry when you see what happened between Atletico Madrid and Espanyol, and then you saw like Real Madrid being one goal behind. But Real Madrid fans are not a type of fan that are worried about their team being conceding goals, because they know they have a player and the video that can take the lead to score goals. Real Madrid will score goals. They will concede. Give them that. They will concede. But hey, they will score. That's what happened today. So Ancelotti came on with his 4-2-3-1. After the international break, Valverde, they need to take some break, and then only the European players started the game. Vini, Valverde, Rodrigo, they were on the bench, and from the beginning he started only the European player who did not have to travel like 1,000 miles away to play and then come back, right? So learning started it because Thibaut Courtois, I think he's injured. He was on the stadium there watching, and of course Asensio. We're going to talk about that boy because I think he's the most... This is one of the positive things that happened to Real Madrid today. Going for Castella, La Castella, right? That's how they call the academy. Going and bringing a kid, and then who established himself as one of the best center back, where now you make your team shit, you have to look at his name. You say, oh, should he start? No, because like you have a player that are out for the season. Alaba, we don't know when you're gonna come back. Militao is out, and Calvazar, we know he's a right back, but he wasn't there. So, and of course, he was accompanied by Rudiger, by the way, my brother, Eid Mubarak. Everyone saw the mount. Tomorrow will be the Eid in most countries in Europe, Africa, Asia. Here the sun is not set yet, but I'm pretty sure the mosque gonna tell us tomorrow is the Eid, right? So Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brother and sister around there, and anyone who support or celebrate it. So Rudiger was the second center back, followed by Ferran Garcia. Great game, good game. He have assist today. He had assist. Beautiful, good. And Lucas Vazquez is starting. He's the switch knife for Real Madrid. They play him winger, midfield, right back, but he's been playing right back for a while now. And of course, you have the veteran, 40 years old, ladies and gentlemen, Luka Modric. He's still playing at the highest level, the biggest club, the most successful club, and at 40, he's still there. You just have to give them respect, even though we kicked them out on the in the UEFA Nation League, But yeah, you gotta just give the respect where it's due. And of course, you have Eduardo Camavinga starting alongside him for the double pivot, and we had Brahim Diaz Arda Güler. I love that dude name. And of course, we have Jude Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe, Kiki. So I think at Real Madrid, they have a bench, right? People say, oh, Real Madrid, they don't play Arda Güler, Brahim Diaz, or Endrick. I mean, Barcelona, they play like Lamine Yamal, 17, Kobarsi, 18. They play Marc Casado in the beginning of the season, 18. And then you have all those, they have a lot of young kids starting the game. It's because their main players are injured, right? Because Marc Casado was one of the best midfielder when Frankie de Jong was injured. Since he's come back, we are not seeing Casado that much. And we saw the Daniel Olmo. So you just see people criticize Real Madrid. You don't play young kid. It's because the main player are always present. So it's really hard. It's just like a Ronaldo and Messi situation in the national team. If they're playing, you play in the same position, you're screwed. You're not playing until they retire, right? So at Real Madrid, that's the problem they have. Arda Güler is really good. He's really good. But Rodrigo is a step ahead. Rodrigo is really good too. He's even playing right side the wing because there is another better player in the left side wing, which is Vini Jr. And you have Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe had to be on the bench for Enrique to play. Vini have to be on the bench, or Jude Bellingham have to be on the bench for Brahim Diaz to play. Rodrigo have to be on the bench for Arda Güler to play. And Florent Mendy have to be on the bench for Ferran Garcia to play. So you see the dynamic, like the difference. At Barcelona, they have their main player present. And in Real Madrid, they have their main player present, while at Barcelona, their kid had to step in when everybody was injured. And then now they came back, it's hard to move them, It's hard to move those kids now. We know nobody is moving Lamine Yamal, Pedri. Gavi right now is in trouble. He's not playing that much. We saw what Ousmane Dembélé did to his profile. Maybe it's calling him, come to Barcelona, come to PSG, He's doing his diplomacy work. So he's not having a lot of game time. Him and Casado, they are not playing a lot. I think they're all going to seek to leave because Pedri, De Jong, it's just beautiful to watch those teams to play. And of course, we're talking for Real Madrid. Sorry for just going to Barcelona because they're kind of, it's a Clasico. You have to talk about them. So, like I say, Raúl Asensio, good positive addition to the team for Real Madrid. And of course, today, Ferran Garcia did assist. The first goal was a penalty, right? Is Arda Güler. Arda Güler, you can give him 9 or 10. He had a really good game. He had a good impact on the game. He was always going forward. His crossing is beautiful. Like he remind me Mesut Ozil, right? I swear to God, he remind me Mesut Ozil. Ozil plays just like that, like a tic-tac. The passes are clear. The shoot are clear. Like he can shoot, he can pass, he can score. He doesn't defend that much, but he's good. Like he's a well-rounded player. So when you give him time, he take it. And today, he really take advantage of the time he played while he was on the field. And I love to see the kid to play like that, We know Endrick will be really hard because Mbappe, he's the most used player for Real Madrid this season. So Endrick is not having a lot of game time. He's even crying, saying, he's scared that he will miss the 2026 World Cup. But the way Brazil team is playing right now, don't worry, Endrick, you're going to be there because you guys sucks at the moment. They got humiliated by Argentina after Romario and Rafinha talking shit to Argentina. Argentina is the shit house of the shit talking. Argentina, they talk shit. That's how they live, right? As a French fan, we know that, all right? So they're aggressive. They destroyed them. Brazil did not beat Argentina in the last 6 years. So Brazil have to need to fix something. They fired the coach. Maybe they're firmly calling for Ancelotti to come, which we're gonna just give Xavi Alonso the chance to come to Real Madrid. But Ancelotti says he have contract, so he's not talking about leaving right now. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, right? So anyway, so that's what I'm saying. You don't talk shit, right? So overall, I think Real Madrid just managed the game. The first penalty, it was a penalty. We all can agree that Arda Güler got really kicked in the last 18 yards. And of course, Kylian Mbappe stepped in. Panenka, ladies and gentlemen, Panenka. What a goal. It's just good to see the future goal to be performing at this level, right? And we're gonna see what they're gonna do against Arsenal, against Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey semi-final second leg. But hey, they are there, you know. So Kylian Mbappe step in and score, and for some reason, for some inexplicable reason, Real Madrid is like the switch off. I don't know. Rudiger, the defense and the goalie, lack of communication, they concede the goal on the engagement of the goal they score. So 1-1. I mean, the goal was good. You know, Diego Garcia, 33 minute equalizer, and of course they score a second goal in the 41st minute, in the 41 minute of the game. Dani Rabah scored. I mean, that was a good recuperation in the midfield from Brahim Diaz losing the ball, and then they recuperate and then they attack. It's beautiful. You know, like these are professional. They may be a small team, but they are professional. This guy live, sleep, breathe football since age 5-7. So maybe Real Madrid is not maybe. Real Madrid have a higher quality player than them, but they are all professional. The minute you give them a split of second, they will punish you, right? This guy, they be training their whole life. They play every weekend, every day. So like they know what they're doing. You give them time, they will kill you. They know where to put the ball. So they scored the second goal, 2-1, and then we go to the first half, you know, like, I know, I'm pretty sure all the Real Madrid fan now, none of them was worried, right? Because I have my buddy in Portland or Seattle right now, shout out to him. When Kylian Mbappe was coming to Real Madrid, he didn't like it. I mean, it's not like he don't like Mbappe coming to Real Madrid. It's just like, I think he like Vini more than Mbappe. I was telling him, I said the first 6 months to 8 months, maybe Vini will be still relevant. But Mbappe gonna just come, he gonna take everything. Because let's be honest, Kylian Mbappe is the face of that team. I know a lot of people try to make Jude Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Mbappe. But Mbappe gonna take all those images. It's gonna just be Ronaldo type of a scenario, right? You have a Gareth Bale, Karim Benzema, Mesut Ozil, Kaka, everyone was there. But it's Ronaldo. I think we're gonna have same thing. Maybe Vini gonna even go to Saudi. You never know, right? So Kylian Mbappe is clearly stepping in, scoring, equalizing the goal. But the second half, they're coming back quick. Jude Bellingham, I think I don't know like how you categorize him. Is he first number 9? Can play number 10, box-to-box midfielder? Because he can play all those positions, right? And he scored the goal. I think the goal is just pure luck because he hit the ball. The goalie saved it. I think it was Rodrigo hit it. The ball come back to him. The rebound, 2 rebound until he scored the goal. So 2-2, equalizing the goal. And from that, we know Real Madrid was going to score. You know, they dominated and they did the substitution, bringing in Fede Valverde. Welcome back. You know, the energy is there. And of course, Luka Modric going out for Tchouameni and Brahim Diaz going out for Vini and Arda Güler for Rodrigo. So, I mean, it just, the quality did not go down when the substitution come on. It just keep going up. Can you imagine taking Arda Güler out to bring in Rodrigo? What that defender gonna say? Oh, yeah, the 19 years old left and now I'm having the 24 years old. So, I mean, it was just a matter of time before they score. And of course, Kylian Mbappe scored in the 76th minute. I don't know if you will qualify that as a free kick because Mbappe never scored a free kick in his career yet. Almost 400 goals, but no free kick. For me, it's a free kick because the ball wasn't moving. Valverde stopped the ball. So for me, it's a free kick. So it is up for debate. But Kylian Mbappe scored beautiful, curving the ball to the right of the goalie. Didn't see it coming. So 3-2. And from that, Real Madrid just control the game. They created some chances. There were counter-attack. Vini trying to find Mbappe. The ball was going out, corner. It was all, they were enjoying themselves at Santiago Bernabeu. It was all right because 3 mile or like whatever mile away, Atletico Madrid decided to forfeit the title race because they did 1-1 against Espanyol today. I don't know what's wrong with Atletico Madrid. They score goal against smaller team and they start defending. Bro, this is a smaller team for a reason. They are in the 17, 18 position for a reason. You score 1, score 2nd, score 3rd. You cannot score a 1 goal against Espanyol and then wait. It's not Real Madrid or Barcelona. I think Diego Simeone need to take more responsibility of this type of game, all right? Because they should win this game easy. But even the goal could be ruled out because I think Charlotte pushed the defender. But hey, it is what it is. They score, and of course, Espanyol came back on a penalty. I don't know what Clement Langley wanted to do there, but hey, it is what it is. They equalize. So right now, Real Madrid is sitting second on the table because even they win, Barcelona has more goals, and they beat Real Madrid at Bernabeu 4-0. And of course, now they are in the same point, but Barcelona is still leading the league. So Atletico is sitting 6 points behind those two teams, and Barcelona may make a 9 tomorrow. So they're just out. I just feel bad for Griezmann because in the last 5 years, Atletico won the La Liga, Barcelona won it. In the last 5 years, Griezmann was between Atletico and Barcelona. Each time this team win, he's over there. When he come back, the other team win. So I guess he's now winning La Liga, and he may come to MLS. We're waiting for him. Giroud, and Loris, everyone is waiting for him. But maybe there is a negotiation. Maybe gonna stay. But hey, we don't know. I think as long as Simeone keep playing like this, I don't think they're gonna win title, right? Because they don't have the mentality for it. So anyway, the rest of the day was like, okay, Alaves lost 2-0, Real Sociedad won 2-1 against the worst team of La Liga. So tomorrow we're gonna just see, because now, like I'm saying, Atletico should stop watching the title race. They should watch the rear mirror now, because there is Bilbao, they're playing tomorrow, and you have Betis with Anthony, and you have Villarreal and Sociedad, so they have to start looking back now. So that was the result in Spain. Kylian Mbappe tying the record of Cristiano Ronaldo for most goal in the first season. I know the guy who leading it is Adonis Alfredo Di Stefano, the 19 whatever, the time where there's no offside, there is no red card really, because those guys were kicking each other like a catch. So what does end it, and Barcelona is still 63, Real Madrid 63, but the goal difference is too high, and Atletico 57. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So in Serie A, they were game. Juve won. They fired Thiago Motta. I mean, they didn't give them time, but hey, he's out. Igor Tudor is in, so he won his first game as a Juve coach. And of course, Bologna won. Bologna is doing great. They're doing better than under Thiago Motta last year. And of course, you had AS Roma winning 1-0 to Lecce. That must be the best comeback of the season. The first 6 months, Roma was at 15, 16, 17, struggling. And they fired the coach. They brought in Pellegrini, Allegri. No, not Allegri. I forget his name. Claudio Ranieri. We all remember him at Chelsea, won the FA Cup, the European Cup for Chelsea. So he's 77 years old. He just came in as a caretaker, but he bringing the team to the Champions League spot. Right now, he's just ahead. They are 6th position, right? They are 6th position, waiting for Lazio to play on Monday, and of course, the Atlanta are playing tomorrow. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So in the League One, Monaco won against Nice, which saved us, because PSG could be the champion today. 9 games to go. PSG won against Saint-Etienne 6-1. We all know PSG are just going for the golden trophy, the unbeatable, the invincible. I think they're trying to be the invincible for the first time in French football history, because I don't think anyone had done that before. Even Saint-Etienne in their high day, they never dominated the league in this manner. And so Marseille managed to lose to Stade Reims 3-1. I mean, hey, Marseille in 2025 is not being good for them. So let's see what they're gonna do. Like I said, Lyon lost yesterday. I think that club, every time they have the chance to be in the European position, they could be third yesterday, and they managed to lose to Strasbourg, which is our sister club from Chelsea. We are all in the blue co. They may take our spot for the Champions League spot, because if they finish third, we finish fourth over there, we are done. That's how the UEFA are going to take the other one to go to the Champions League. We're going to go to the other competition. So Strasbourg is doing great. Petrovic, fantastic game. And Santos score again. So, I mean, hey, there maybe, I don't know if we're getting Petrovic back or if they're going to sell them. But hey, we're going to have Santos back for sure. So that is in France. They are 21 points ahead of Monaco. 71-50. I mean, from the second to the 7th position, there is a battle there. But from the first to second, it's 21 points. PSG just taking that away. And they're going to play against Dunkirk in the French semi-final, cup semi-final. And after that, they will be playing Aston Villa. So we're going to see what's going to happen. So, talking about the FA Cup. Nottingham Forest qualified today against Brighton and a penalty kick. I mean, Forest are there. They are second. They are third in the Premier League table for a reason. So they're in the semi-final now or quarter-final of that. And of course, Crystal Palace beat Fulham in the London Derby there 3-0. I mean, Palace is back, and you have Eze and you have Jean-Philippe Mateta with his mask and stuff. So everything is doing all right for Crystal Palace. And tomorrow we're going to see Bournemouth, Man City, and of course Aston Villa, Preston. So we will be there. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Stay connected, stay safe, and happy Eid Mubarak. Happy holiday for all my Muslim brother and sister. And may Allah accept all our prayer and supplication, everything we did, and all our prayer. May Allah accept it. And like I say, Eid Mubarak. Stay peace.